I know you've already been asked about it. A career night for you, and an important one too. Being on the road and where you guys are in the standings. What a night to have a career night. So just what's going on in your head?
I try not to get too high or too low. So just stay consistent. But I'm proud of myself. I'm proud of our team. I feel like we played hard and we played all the way through. We didn't let up, and I'm just proud of everybody.
So as we go through the season, there's only 6 games left, and you're performing like that. Is there something, as you have been performing and continually getting better? Like, is there something you're doing in the gym? Is it just stay in the course? Is there?
Just stay in the course. Some things are gonna go your way, some things aren't, and if you stay the course, when your moment comes, you should perform.
Noah, you're kind of the
Go ahead.
You're kind of the leader of this team. 6 games left. Like, what are you telling your team as games? Every game's essential, and as you win more games and higher up in the standings, as everyone's pretty close, like, what are you telling your teammates?
I've been really trying to explain to them the importance of still coming together late in February, in March, just because of the limited amount of time we have. Especially with these groups that are kind of, put together in an off season. It's very important for us to still be gaining that chemistry. I've said it before, but and to speak on these guys' process. Jace, I told Jace after the last game, I just love watching his process. He's been taking it so seriously, coming in hours before, getting his pregame routine down. I don't know if you guys see him, but he's out there dunking that thing hard, super hard before the game, getting real live reps of what he's going to be doing in the game. So I'm just super proud of him and the work that he's put in, and it's come to fruition. So it's super awesome to see.
Yeah, and for you, again, 19 points. You're probably one of the most consistent players on the team, and really, what is it going to take? And I know Coach Dixon talks about climbing up the records or the standings. What is it going to take for you and your team to really continue this, trend?
I would say more of a consistent effort on defense, especially from myself. I feel like when myself and Vashon, when we guard at a high level, it translates directly to winning for our basketball team. So it starts at the point of attack. So when we're out there pressuring guards, creating turnovers in the ball screen, that just makes our offense even easier, and it just helps our team flow better. So, I would say just being 2 dogs at the point of attack, and Vashon and I on defense. So I think that's where personally I would start at, and then just as a team, I always preach defense. The offense is nice, but in this league, if you can't guard, you're not going to win games. So.
Well, Jace, you guys shot 57% in the first half. It must be nice to do that on the road, to start like that. And even in the second half, when you guys came out, a little slow in that second half, but immediately responded and got yourself back up to about 11 points. What does that say to your team? A strong start, and then when they hit you in the mouth a little bit, you guys responded.
That shows that we have each other's back. In practice, a lot of time Dixon tells us to respond better, and I think today we responded better. They went on some runs, they hit some shots, but we stayed calm, cool, and collected as a group, and we finished the game.
And then Noah talking about finishing the game. They even the game, but they never kind of got ahead. But you guys have executed down the stretch in a lot of these games to get the results. And it may not have been how you wanted to execute, but it was good enough to get it and won by 4. What was it about how you finished?
Yeah, I think we're 7-1 in games decided in 5 or fewer points. So I just heard that stat. So I attribute it to our practice style. Honestly, I think we're good at the end of games because every day in practice we work on end of game situations. Even at the end there when we fouled, I think it was Jihad. Even though we might have wanted to foul later, that's what we do up 3. We're gonna foul you. So I love that, we're just out there. Our natural instincts are to do the things that we're training every day in practice. So that's beautiful to see.
Last couple things. You guys played 9 players tonight, all playing relatively similar minutes, and it's taking everyone. It takes an army to get this done. It's not just 1 or 2 people scoring 19 points or 20 points or whatever. What is it about how everyone's performing?
I would say everybody gets reps in practice. I mean, everybody goes hard. I think we all care for each other, and the main goal is to win. So if we're all trying to win and play for each other, I think you see good results from that.
Yeah, and then last thing, the road win. It doesn't happen often.
No.
It's your second one and an important one.
Mm-hmm.
So really, what is it? How hard is it to win on the road?
Man, I mean, just speaking from playing opposing teams coming into our home, we just take so much pride in defending that. And I know these teams around the league do, because it's just, you know, it's hard to come by. Just a road dub. You know, these atmospheres are great. And, you know, when it gets, especially in those tight games at the end, usually you see the home teams prevail at the end just because they got the crowd behind them, you know, momentum and stuff like that. So, I'm sorry, I forgot your question.
Yeah, just winning on the road.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, yeah. I think, you know, it comes down to, you know, good coaching, poised guards, and just, you know, execution. So
You're going home on Tuesday against Texas Tech, and ASU just fought really hard fight against Texas Tech. Came out with the loss, but you guys just beat ASU. So what does that mean? Going home, playing ranked Texas Tech, like, I think you could take them on.
yeah, I love to play that game, like who beat who, and who we beat. Like that's
Yeah.
fun to do. But yeah, Texas Tech is a really good team. But you know, as you'll see with a lot of these teams, is they play a little different on the road. So I'm looking forward to that challenge. They got us at their place, so hopefully we can split with them and, you know, defend Fort Dixon.
Okay, thanks, guys.
Thanks, guys.
Loved what we did on the glass. That was our number one thing. We wanted to out-rebound by 10, and we did it. Got it to 12 at the end. The Vashon was big. You know, it was a variety of guys rebounding, but I don't know if I saw the whole final lane, but to get, you know, 6 from punch and 6 from earth, and obviously 9 from your guard. Jace was great, and I was just so happy for him. Just kind of just keep, as freshmen should, and keep getting better, and you know, we finding ways to score and get out and run and get some transition and get some drives and offensive rebounds, and just good to see. So happy for him. I thought Noah obviously did a great job. We put a lot on him. I'd say the one thing we probably didn't do a great job was some turnovers, especially in the second half. But you know, we're not a perfect team, and we're trying to get better every day, and we got work to do. But I'm proud of how our guys responded. Really happy for Jace. I think Punch did some really good things. Ernest got in foul trouble again, so we had to change around everything we wanted to do, but we found a way. Brendan was good. You know, he just feels like he's not making shots. And we've seen him make it, but he did a lot of good things for us too. So happy for him. Trey gave us solid minutes, and you know, and Micah, you know, is one of our best defenders. So I think there was a lot of good things out there for us to see.
Well, I think there was 9 guys out there that got solid minutes. I think
Yeah.
everyone was kind of similar.
Yeah.
You got to be pretty happy about that as we get closer. To
Yeah, Isaiah's out right now, and hit pointer, and you know, we've had a couple things with the Frankie's injury. We had RJ injury too. He's got a broken injury too, a broken foot. So we you know, we've had some challenges, but you know, you keep fighting, you keep responding. I thought our preparation was really good. I liked what we did. After the game Wednesday, we came back, we went light, but really a good day mentally. I thought our guys were really focused. Yesterday was short, but our practice was effective. And I thought our walkthrough was very good too. So I thought really we came out and did everything we wanted to do in the first half, defensively and offensively, and kind of got away. We ended up with a 7-point lead. Could have been 9. Didn't handle some things down the stretch, but withstood a barrage early in the second half, and then, you know, just as we've done, we win close games, and we found ways to do that. So we're just going to keep doing that and get better at a few other things. But at the end of the day, it was plus 12 on the glass, which is the number one goal.
And you shot 57% in the first half.
Yeah.
You know, so the strong start. You said you wanted to.
Yeah, there was. You know, we've done that the last 2 games. We've gotten off to a really good start, and we wanted to do, because we've had some slow starts, and it's put us in a hole at times, but we've come back from that. But you know, we just keep fighting, and you know, we got some guys. Brendan and our 2 guards and Vashon are just, they're competitors, and you know, it's good to see, and it's good to see Vashon hitting the 4 free throws too. Let's not forget those down the stretch. I thought it was really good. I mean, Yeah, the offense was really good. We don't seem to be able to put 40 good minutes together, but most teams can't in this league, but that's what we're trying to do. And we just came up a little short in that area once in the second half. Had some good looks, didn't make them. Missed some free throws that we had been making, and maybe a little bit of over penetration a couple times.
Yeah, last 4 minutes of the game came down to a 3-point gap. What was your kind of message to the team as it got
Well,
closer?
our thing is we've won all the close games this year. Our record's pretty impressive in that area. So the guys are saying it now. I've always said 4-minute game like we practice, but they're saying it in the huddles. And we got the stop. We had a couple good stops. The end of the day, our offense could have been a little better. I think we felt a little uncomfortable with some of these open shots that we missed, and Micah and Brendan they're our two best shooters probably, and they were 1 for 10 from 3, and I think every one of them was wide open. But at the end of the day, we feel comfortable, we feel confident down the stretch. We've run the plays, different plays, but we've executed out of timeouts very well, and I think that's something that's really why we've won all these close games, and just keep battling with, and then you're not supposed to with 5 freshmen out there, but that's what we did.
Well, your message has been like climbing up to that top half, and with 4 teams ahead of you that you all beat, at 7-6 and 6-7. I don't know how they did today, but a road win.
Yeah.
You're climbing even farther.
Just keep battling. We know we got off to a slow start, but we know we knew with this young team was going to take there's going to be some ups and downs, but I think we came back. And our defense is getting a little better. Our rebounding has certainly gotten better, and execution of plays has been good. Some decision making at the end in transition and at the end of presses has really been our one thing I think we can do. We've got a little the wrong direction on that, so we got to get back to where we were on that and get a few more transition baskets. I don't know how many we got today, only 2. We're just not getting transition points, and I know what it is. We're just not running with the intensity, the level that we have to run at. But we're getting better at half-court execution though at the same time.
And what a better time to be going into Texas Tech, a ranked team at home with this momentum.
Yeah, they're playing good, and we've won I think 4 out of 5 now. I think is what they said. So, but they're playing good, and they're ahead of us in the standings. But the game at their place was got away from us at the end. It was a close game that just got away from them, which has happened to us a few times on the road, and we can't have that anymore. We've got to go get it done. But this is a home game. We've been good at home, and we got to go and defend because they're a very good offensive team.
Okay.
All right, thank you.